It is time to hit some high notes and drop them low. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do them too. Have it on me and keep it on me at all times. Another fun fact. Like, my main question is, how much freakier can it get, yet still be allowed in Shonen Jump? You know, because, like, a friend of mine started reading Dandadan, and they were like, hold on, Pencil, you mean to tell me you review this manga on your channel? And I was like, yeah, I do. And they looked at me, and I looked at them, and they looked at me, and I looked at them, and they looked at me, and I looked at them, and I looked at me, and I looked at them. We looked back at the manga, and then we looked back at me, and I was like, yeah, I'm gambling every time it's generally rolled the dice, but, like, I mean, there's no way that it gets freaky to the point that it should be dangerous for me if Shonen Jump allows it. It still is a manga for young boys, so I'm hoping for the best. But regardless, let's not waste any more time. Let's hop right into chapter 185. So you're the oh, okay. So we're gonna get revealed who it is. I mean, I'm assuming it's Count Saint Germain. Like we gotta know. Especially considering with in fact, I hope they're all right. Takakura and Kinsa, they're both like stuck outside, about to run the fade, while Okurun has no powers and Kinta's jetpack is broken. So I hope they're all right. But let's see. I mean, I'll admit, I should have brushed my beard, but look at that. I don't even have my brush. Wait. I do have a brush. Hold on. But regardless, gravity powers are cool. I think honestly, I would prefer spatial powers way more than I would prefer time powers. Mainly because the issue with time powers is I don't know what I would accidentally jack up. Like, no matter what I'm doing, whether we operate on multiverse theory, which I think was recently proven by, like, computers? I have no idea. But, like, whether we operate on multiverse theory, but especially if we operate on, like, linear time theory, where, like, there is just one universe, one timeline. Like, time is, like, we call time the fourth dimension, but technically isn't the fourth dimension. Like, it's complicated. It's a whole bunch of theoretical science stuff. But with it being the case, I wouldn't want time powers because I'm afraid of breaking stuff. And obviously with gravity powers, you can definitely still break stuff. Especially if you, like, make anything of any decent mass just a little bit too small. Just a little bit too, obviously, to, like, you would have to do it. The thing is, though, I feel like it'd be easier to mess up with time powers than it would be easier to mess up with, like, spatial powers. Or, like, when I say spatial powers, I do mean, like, gravity manipulation, kind of like this. Because, for example, in order to make a black hole that's only, like, 2 centimeters in diameter, you would need all of the Earth's mass. I ain't doing all that. The most I'm doing with my gravitational powers are, like, levitating one person, removing the gravity from another person, removing the gravity from myself to fly. Like, I'm not doing anything too crazy. And, like, teleporting and stuff like that. That's spatial manipulation. Though technically, like, teleporting is also space-time manipulation, but that's also super complicated. But ultimately, that's what I use it for. Meanwhile, time, it's a little too wibbly wobbly. I can't really mess with that. I watched Back to the Future, gosh darn it. I know not to mess with time. But let's see. And honestly, I'd say just because of her influence over gravity, she's at least currently, presumably next to Gigi, the class rep is probably, like, the strongest, right? Like Ira's cool and all, but she just has hair and enhanced speed. That's fine. Okurun has no powers right now. Kinta, if he has, like, enough nano skin, then obviously he's stronger. Like, if he makes the whole Giga Mech that he did back in the Alien Invaders arc, then, like, yeah, obviously he's the strongest. And obviously if Vimola ever goes Giga size mode again, then she'd be stronger. But typically I'd say the class rep is still stronger than that. And then, like, even Momo, like, Momo's abilities are nice. Like, the ability to grab and stuff is good and all that. But I'd say, like, control over gravity and the ability to repel and slam people if you need to, like, that's still better. And then who else? Gigi? I mean, like, once again, we have no idea where Evil Eye is, or at least I have no idea where Evil Eye is. If anyone has an update on Evil Eye, please let me know. I love him. My baby boy. Like, we saw him, like, forever ago, and we haven't seen him since. I say forever ago, it was the Alien Invaders arc. Still, that feels like forever ago. And stroking the beard. I mean, Gigi may be the only one who's, like, straight rival just because of how insane his, like, bootleg Kamehameha is. Like, I'm not sure how gravity would interact with that thing. But other than that, she's low-key a sleeper pick for the strongest of the crew, and I still don't even fully remember her name. I remember Yukishiro's name. The woman who wields the tiny people. I remember her name. What did I remember? Class rep's name. But let's see. Ugh. Interesting how she sings into that weird microphone, not microphone, which is literally, like, the dead spirit of her friend. Which is still such, I mean, that's still such a strange flaw. Let's see. Hey, rep! Okay. She's spearing through... okay, so she's dropping it through people. Could you make your attacks honorably broader? Sorry about. Oh, okay. So it is a limited range. I mean, that's a fine limitation though. She could control like an entire gymnasium worth of space. That'd be pretty bad. But honestly though, that's a pretty decent range still. Apparently, the range of my effectiveness is fixed. It seems it's not possible to extend its scope. Once again, balancing, narrative balance. Like, and this is why I always say, I've seen recently, I'm not sure why, but a lot of people are back on, power scaling's nonsense, power scaling doesn't matter, power scaling this, power scaling that. If you read a narrative with combat in it, power scaling matters. With any, not even a narrative with combat, if there's competition in your narrative, of almost any kind, literally, like, even in romance manga, there's power scaling, gang. And the author, almost every action in life, in one way, shape, or form, in a series that is being written, is somewhat based around power scaling. Ever wonder why a character can't do this, that, and the third? Power scaling. Ever wonder why a character has this ability and not that? Power scaling. Ever wonder why it feels weird when one character does one thing that doesn't feel right as according to what they've done before? Power scale. Like, I'm telling you, it's everywhere. I've seen people try to say it more and more and more, and I'm not saying you're media literate or anything like that, because I'm media literate. I can't read. I'm not even media literate. I'm literally illiterate. I can't read. I'm literally listening. You don't see the earpieces in, but I'm only reading this because it's being played back into my ears right now. But with that being the case, power scaling's everywhere. I get it if you don't like it when people go super deep into it, like you don't like people calculating and stuff like that. But even then, let people have their fun, as long as they're not being too crazy about it. And two, it matters. It'll always matter. At least as long as fiction is fiction. But let's see. Seems like it's not possible to extend its scope. Gee, okay. Well, these aren't real. I assume these aren't real people. But I'm like, darn. Ira, you're spearing them? Let's see. Oh. Wait a minute, I gave her the Mickey Mouse voice. I was about to be like, I'm about to do the Anana voice and absolutely kill any sort of air retention, but I don't have to do that. Let's see. Haha, Ren, do you see now that your ability to deliver a song is underdeveloped? Undeveloped? I mean, to be fair, for the longest time, she'd kind of given up on the whole idol thing, so I don't blame her. Like, I haven't done a musical in years. And thusly, like, I think I still, if you were to play certain music, I'm pretty sure because of how long I practice certain songs, I would probably still be able to, like, replicate them to some degree. But, like, prime musical me and current me, two completely different people, because I haven't done a musical in a while. I love to go back into acting, and I still want to try, like, actual voice acting, because, like, I don't know. A lot of y'all in the comments think I should voice act. I think I just do silly impressions, but a lot of y'all are convinced I should voice act. So, like, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can get some auditions in some place, because I'd love to voice act. But with that being the case, in terms of singing, like, yeah, your boy, I'm four out of practice, and I obviously didn't really have too much range. Even back in the day, I was a bass, sometimes a bass too, depending on like how deep my voice was that day. So your boy does not have that much range. I'm way out of practice, so I don't blame class rep for Oh, Rin, how am I struggling? Because there are so many Rins in the manga I read and review. Rin's a very common name, but like still, I get the struggle. It's hard to immediately go right back into singing, especially considering you're singing in a completely different environment and outfit with completely different stakes. It's hard to sing. Let's see. Haha, if you don't improve your idol power, then neither your power's range nor your outfits will become amazing. Okay, so it is so she has her own internal power system essentially. She needs to get more used to singing. She needs to get her range back up, her singing capability back up, and then she gets a broader range. Okay, very interested to see the final form of that. Like how big will her range extend, and what level of manipulation over gravity and space will she get? Will she sing a black hole into existence? That's the real question we gotta be asking. Let's see. I at least want to do something without this outfit ASAP. Oh, something about the outfit. I mean, once again, I mentioned before, I mentioned again. Once I'm lean and mean, any excuse, not any excuse, like I probably don't have any time, but darn near any excuse. Hey, you trying to go to the beach? Hey, you trying to hit a water park or something? What you trying to get into? You trying to go tan? I don't tan. Like that doesn't. I don't do that. But still, like I find any excuse to show out, to show off. But I don't blame her. At least right now, I'm still wearing a tank top whenever I go in any water. Let's see. About this outfit ASAP. Hey, where's Yukishiro? See, I remember her. Let's see. You were tracking her, weren't you? I lost sight of her at some point. I don't know where she could be now. Presumably she got slam dunked like the rest of you. Let's see. Oh, she's over there. You see, the thing that hurts me about the Mickey impression is not only that it was once better, but like it is only the haha. It's the one thing I can hit consistently. Hold on, I need to hydrate. Only 10 minutes in the video, I need to hydrate. One sec. Are you hydrated? Did you drink water today? Stay hydrated, folks. It's very, very important. I promise you that. Let's see. She's over there. Look, there. I can't see her. I see a bunch of head, but I can't see her. Are these real people? But I can't see her. Let's see. Look, there. The little people are protecting her head. Can I see that in this panel? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Tatsu-sensei, did you just not draw? I ain't scanning. Okay, someone tell me where she is in this panel. I trust Tatsu-sensei. They're insane enough with the detail that I presume their head is there. I just can't see it. Let's see. The little people are defending her head. She's just a head too? I can't see her. Where is she? I can't see her either. Oh. Okay, so maybe it's very likely intentional that we get to her. Let's see. It's no use! I'm sorry. That was actually that wasn't that bad silver. Hold on. Let's see. We can't see the little people. Mai, can you go help Miss Yukishiro? Sure, but you can't use your powers without me. That is awful. Well, actually not awful, but like, that's rough. That is rough. I mean, I guess it makes sense though. No, because Gigi has his own internal powers. But yeah, Yukishiro, she was normal. In fact, the only reason she has powers now is literally because Mai, the friend who was haunting her, decided to actually become her powers. So like, it does make perfect sense. That's the only way she's able to access her powers. But that's also so butt. What do you mean I have to rely on Yuki Mouse every time I use her power? That's like if Sora couldn't summon the Keyblade unless Donald and Goofy were there. Like that's bad. That's hard. That's a hard nerve. Like, heaven forbid someone rip the microphone out of her hands, but then again, she has gravity powers. As long as she keeps singing, it'd be probably very hard to rip the mic out of her hands. Let's see. You can't use your powers without me. Class rep, stay behind me. Mai, please. Okay, I'll be back. I changed my mind. Please come back, Mai. Oh, you're just gonna sacrifice Yukishiro? But I get it. You gotta help you before you help other people. Let's see. Keep moving. If we stop, they'll overwhelm us with numbers. Ira, can you just like pick her up and run around? Like, I feel like you could do that. You could. Well, actually, no. She did get overwhelmed last chapter, so she did technically need to be attacking and moving at the same time. Hey, people, come with me. There's a way we can help Miss Yukishiro into the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Oh wow, they actually. Okay, that's cool. At least they actually immediately linked up with her. We're like, all right, fine, we got you, gang. Let's see. Here we go. Hang on tight. See, this isn't Freaknadan. So this is one of the panels. Like, this is one of the panels I'd pull completely no context and be like, hey, you want context for this scenario? It makes perfect sense once you read it. Here you go. I'd rather, like, there are so many panels from like JJK or Seven Sins or Fortnite, but typically whenever I go for those manga, I like pull up an aura moment where I'm like, okay, here's Satoru Gojo doing something cool, here's Meliodas doing something cool, here, now read these. But for Dandadan, whenever I have recommended to people, I just pull like the most out of pocket yet not freaky panel. I don't show them Freaknadan, I show them out of pocket Dan. I'm like, here's this. You want context? I promise you it makes perfect sense at the time the chapter appears. Read it. One of my favorite panels is the standoff panel. Like that panel, I'll be like, here, read Dandadan. I feel like that's one of the main reasons I read it. It's the anime in combination with that panel. Where it's like, well, shoot, I gotta figure that. And obviously the most famous one. If I'm pulling for straight aura, like that's the thing. That's a little like free context. But if I'm going for straight aura, I pull up the Kinta versus Gigamech panel. Like that's the one you gotta pull. That also is one of the main reasons I read Dandadan and sort of glaze Tatsu-sensei as much as I have. But let's see. They latched onto her. There are so many of them. Let's see. Latched on and pulled on. All right. Mai, head straight for the basket and dunk upward. Oh. Okay, the weed. Yo, okay. Okay. This chapter is nothing but out of pocket panels, gang. Out of pocket, out of context panels. This goes crazy, but yo, why? Beating a 4-man defense. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, why the little people actually got moves though? Why they actually got motion? Look at that. Jukido side underneath them. Golly. Okay, and Mai looks so locked in too. Okay, I see you. Okay, you're going in for the dunk. Ooh! Oh, wait a minute. What? Did they actually block her? Where's the head? I actually can't even see the head. But they hit it with that 3-man defense. The high block? Let's see. But you know what? I actually do like that. Even though they don't have ears, so maybe they couldn't hear her. But obviously they have like enough sensory abilities to like perceive them. But with that being the case, I like how they are legit playing a game. Like, they're like, hey, you can't dunk. Like, presumably, by this motion, they would probably think she's going to dunk her, right? Like she's going up for the alley and into the overhead dunk. But since they want to dunk the head themselves, they're like actually playing defense. That's actually kind of cool. I like that the headless dribblers, they do genuinely want to play like a good game. Of course, it requires losing your head, but like at least they do have a love of the game. Let's see. Yeah, so my shatters, or at least like the little people body buys wielding shatters. Interesting. They have the bootleg Frieza feet. But let's see. Ah, okay, but that's smart. That's smart too. Use the whole body as a decoy, and then use Mai as like the fake out core of the body, so they're following Mai as the head to follow, and then you dive under with Yushiro's head while they're in air to inverse dunk her, right? Because like they didn't really want to actually dunk her. And once again, Mai is looking way too infinitely locked in. She is. You ever see? You ever, like, I know this is gonna be weird, but like, have you ever let a kid do something to like outshine you? Like, obviously, 9 out of 10 times I mean, sometimes they will genuinely break your ankles. I've had my ankles broken by my baby cousins before, and then you ever see them start mean mugging? They're like, That's exactly what this kind of face reminds me of. A child that's way too happy to have shown you up for something that you have to let them do, or in the case where they genuinely do it, they genuinely did it, and you gotta be proud. Let's see, inverse dunk, boom. Okay, the body pops out. Ah. We did it! I mean, I'd be coughing too if I was lost in the underworld. Uh-oh. Let's see. The little people broke up so they can't defend her. Oh, did some of them end up in the afterlife for doing that? Let's see. The dunkers are going in. Ira with the clutch of doom. All right. Good work, Ira. Let's see. Oh, darn. But see, that's the thing. I mean, technically that is like a chest pass. So, like, that is legal to do. But you are just using the heads as projectiles. And straight whiffing. Ah! Class rep! Honorably sing, please, hurry! I mean, yeah, you do definitely need the gravity AoE back. Let's see. Ah! Yukishiro, stop! That is true. If I was suddenly slam dunk and then I was suddenly yanked out, I would also be like, especially because she didn't have a body for a little bit, like that'd be terrifying. Let's see. Please, calm down. Open your eyes. It's me. Oh, Miss Shiratori. Hang on to me, or you could get shot down. Not an incorrect statement in this case. Let's see. Me did it! They're the one who blackmailed me! That doesn't sound like Count Sager. What is the name of that teacher? What is the fake name Count Sager main took? I genuinely don't remember. They're the one who blackmailed me. Where? Perfect. If you can't tell what I'm clicking, here's my X button. I'm down. Something don't seem right. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, that's literally what it looked like. Like the way he literally pulled up shirtless. Like, forward chat, like, I think right before the break, he literally pulled up shirtless and flexing, and, like, obviously went, like, presumably dunked her initially. And it does make sense, because notably we saw it was the bully who had jumping crone. It was the other teacher who didn't go to the mixer with him that had the Jiangshi. So it would have to be him with the headless dribblers. And obviously headless dribblers, it makes sense. Jim, he's the gym teacher. But like we literally saw the flashback where it was Count Saint Germain. Like we saw that. So what I'm assuming happened here is Count Saint Germain has an ability that is able to rewrite memories. Obviously, I thought his initial memory manipulation ability just came down to simply forgetting him the moment you're not interacting with him anymore, but just remembering what he asked you to do or the wish he's offering to grant you. But maybe the memory manipulation ability is a lot higher level, where he's not just able to manipulate memories in terms of you remembering him after he's done something, but also he's able to manipulate his perception. And if you do remember something or get close to remembering him, because remember, they're hunting him down, he can tell that and then alter your memories so that they actually say something completely different. I see that happening. Let's see. Mr. Murakami! He went through the social media accounts of female students to find the ones who were violating school rules. Okay, that is an oddly specific thing to do, and also, like, very illegal. Well, I'm not sure if it's illegal in Japan. And I don't even think it's illegal in the US, or illegal in the US, but still, that's weird. That's weird. And he's drawn very weird, too. That's why, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe he is just a freak. Not impossible. There are many teachers out there who are freaks, gym teachers especially. But, male gym teachers especially. But at the same time, I don't know. Like others in the comment section prior, like I do want to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Especially considering he was swinging for like an actual adult, so like presumably he don't want this, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna trust it fully. We'll see. To violating the school rules, so he could blackmail them into taking pictures of them. Yeah, this seems way too complicated, and I kind of don't like that this is on my screen, so I'm gonna flash back while I talk about it. And I'm gonna flash back a little bit more, but that does seem a bit too complicated. Like, I feel like Count Saint Germain built a story. I mean, unless he really is a freak like that, which is possible. Like, once again, we call it Freak Dan for a reason. I just don't buy it. Something seems wrong. At least specifically because of the whole memory thing. Like, we saw the memory. We as the readers saw her memory, even if she doesn't fully remember it. And that was Count Saint Germain. So, I think he's being framed, but it will all depend on how he himself acts. There may be other girls who were given knives like I was. So far we haven't seen them in particular, but we have seen a teenage bully and a full-grown woman. Let's see. This guy's a straight-up fool! Alright, some Murakami somewhere in this gym. We beat his behind and we're good. Miss Shiratori, trouble! They've gotten big! What does that mean? They've literally gotten huge. All right. You better start singing. You better start singing real mean. Y'all may not want to run small. Y'all may, now that y'all have everybody, you may want to escape. Now that you quote unquote know the culprit, you may want to book it out of here, gang. It may not be the time to keep fighting, but darn. And once again, Tatsu Sensei with the insane spread. Like, Tatsu Sensei, what are you feeding yourself? Forget what they're feeding people. What are you feeding yourself to put this out weekly, gang? What? Let's see. Oh, I forgot that Shiratori took massive damage to her back. But all right, they are huge. Even the heads are huge. All right, but like, thing is, can you even fit those in the rim anymore? Like, I feel like you break the rim now. Let's see. The walls are closing. Oh, so much for breaking out. Hey, class rep, your range of gravity is becoming narrower. She's running out of energy trying to say. I mean, once again, hey. It's why I gave so much credit to any, like, sopranos or altos, especially sopranos. Like, they carried songs. They had to sing for so long. Like, that is crazy to do. I don't know. Especially as a bass, like, it was always a struggle to sing for extended periods of time. So whenever I saw the sopranos go absolutely absurd, absolutely insane, absolutely crazy, I was like, literal cinema. You scare me as a human being, but mad respect. So let's see. She's running out of energy. And plus, she's out of shape. She's not used to singing. Haha! You can't keep singing without any rest. You're just a fledgling idol, Rin. You only got 5 more minutes in you. Still very impressive. This isn't funny. I can defend against them and cover these two at the same time. You may want to burrow out the gym. Yukishiro, you can make use of the people, can't you? Have them search for Murakami. He must be in the gym somewhere. We have to hurry up and find him so we can kick the beef out of him. I don't know, he is pretty beefy. Let's see. Oh. See, yeah, this doesn't even look like that. Like, this looks very off-brand of the guy, but he is in ludicrous shape. Ha-ha! They're putting up a good fight, aren't they? But I'm no dummy like Yukishiro. I'm not in the gym. That is true. The second you all stepped in that gym, you were ha-ha-ha. What does that mean? But where is he? If he's not in the gym, is he home? So they probably do have to just break out of the gym, but alright. Yeah, so he set up the gym as a trap and then lured them in. But then again, he was just at the gym. So like, did he have to personally dunk her and then leave? Alright, I don't know. But overall, W chapter. We got Yukishiro back, and now we have the three-way trio. We have the people, we have the singer, who's about to run out of energy, and we have Ira, who presumably doesn't have an energy limit, but still cannot fight Giga people. So overall, very, 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 very impressive. Alright. Once again, Tatsu Sensei just flexed on the art all chapter. They're if aura farming was an art form, Tatsu Sensei would be at the top, next to Murata, and Poichi, and the Ichi the Witch mangaka, whose name I keep forgetting. But overall, a W chapter. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave her. I'm sorry, I just find it so funny. Leave her in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that all the keys post you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, you do want to have a Page down below where you can support me for as long as one, get them on, and things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. Also, now become a member of the channel for as little as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reaction to every the series I am to review, ad-free variations of all my videos, and if you become a $12 Patreon or a $12 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, the link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. You can drop 5 beans to a short video, 29 beans to a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with a Pencil, writing off. I'd like to thank you to our sketch tier members: Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier XZ, Zeta, Brandon Payne, J2MA, Gyomi, Yuki Ally, Buddha Uda, Azo2404, Planet Grown, G Prosper, and Striker Man. Then I'd like to thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Nirvana Igneel, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin Encarnacion, and A+A. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our ink tier members: Fine, Austin Wimberly, A Uchiha, Carlo Alimo, and Grim. And I'd like to give a massive thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give a genuine thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Joaquin Munoz and Joaquin Munoz. And finally, I gotta give the biggest, juiciest, heftiest, and most meaty, sloppiest thank you to our glorious, ultimate That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, Calvin Elder.